Have you ever noticed your cat looking at you with those slow, deliberate blinks, as if it's trying to communicate something secret, and wondered what it really means? At first, it might seem like a simple, harmless gesture, just a cute quirk of your feline friend, but there's far more going on beneath those soft eyelids than meets the eye. Cats have an entirely unique way of expressing trust, affection, and comfort, and that slow blink is one of their most powerful tools for doing so. Unlike dogs, who often show their feelings openly with wagging tails or excited barks, cats communicate with subtlety, through body language and eye contact, and every movement carries a message. The slow blink, sometimes called a cat kiss by enthusiasts, is not just a random motion. It is a deliberate signal that your cat feels safe, relaxed, and connected to you. Imagine standing in a room with someone who closes their eyes slowly, lingering in the gaze for just a moment before opening them again. It's a gesture that feels intimate, calm, and reassuring. That is exactly the feeling your cat is trying to convey. It's their way of saying, without words, that they trust you completely and see you as a friend. Cats live in a world where vigilance is key, where survival often depends on being alert to every sound and movement around them. For a cat to relax its eyes in your presence is a profound act of vulnerability. They are showing you that in this space, with you, they feel safe enough to let their guard down, even if just for a moment. Slow blinking is also a subtle invitation to connect, a way of sharing calmness and warmth. Observing it closely, you might notice that cats often pair these blinks with other relaxed behaviors, soft purring, kneading with their paws, or stretching comfortably. It's their body telling you the same thing their eyes are whispering. I am at ease, and I welcome you. Yet, not every blink has this meaning. A hurried or darting glance is entirely different, often signaling uncertainty, anxiety, or caution. The magic lies in the deliberate slowness, the pause between each blink, the careful way they close their eyes for a moment before opening them again. This is a language honed over thousands of years, passed down from wild ancestors who relied on subtlety and observation to survive. Cats, unlike many other pets, do not always rely on vocalization. Their eyes, ears, and body posture are their primary tools. Learning to read these signals transforms the way you relate to your cat, giving you access to a world of emotions and intentions previously hidden behind fur and whiskers. When your cat slow blinks at you, it's an offer of trust, a silent affirmation of your bond, and a moment of quiet intimacy that transcends words. It's as if, for just a few seconds, your cat is telling you a secret that only the two of you understand, drawing you closer together without needing to say a single syllable. Understanding this small, powerful gesture changes everything about how you experience your cat, turning every shared glance into a language of love and trust, one slow blink at a time. Once you start paying attention to the slow blink, you begin to notice it everywhere, in the quiet moments when your cat watches you from across the room, or when they settle beside you after a long day. It's not just a cute gesture anymore. It becomes a key to understanding their inner world, a window into how they perceive safety, affection, and companionship. Cats are creatures of habit and observation, constantly reading the environment and the people around them, and the slow blink is one of the ways they communicate that they feel comfortable in your presence. Interestingly, this behavior is not limited to adult cats. Kittens learn it from their mothers as a part of social bonding, signaling that the world is safe and that the person or animal they are interacting with is not a threat. In essence, when your cat slow blinks at you, they are echoing a language they have learned over generations, one that signals trust and calm. But what's even more fascinating is that this gesture is contagious. If you respond to your cat with a slow blink of your own, they often respond in kind, creating a silent dialogue, a shared understanding, and an unspoken bond that grows stronger each day. Scientists and feline behaviorists have studied this phenomenon, noting that slow blinking can reduce stress in cats and even in humans, fostering a sense of mutual relaxation and safety. This makes the simple act of blinking a profound tool for connection. Yet, many cat owners overlook its significance, seeing it only as a moment of cuteness or curiosity, never realizing the depth of emotion being shared. Imagine if you could speak another language fluently without knowing a single word, just by using gestures and glances. That is exactly what this is like with cats. They are offering you a piece of their world, a glimpse of trust that is rare and precious. Observing the slow blink also teaches patience and mindfulness. You begin to slow down yourself, matching the rhythm, the gentle pace, and the unspoken reassurance your cat is sending. It's a moment of calm in an otherwise busy world, a reminder that connection doesn't always require words or actions. It can be felt quietly and profoundly through something as simple as a blink. Over time, responding to your cat's slow blinks can transform your relationship, making it more intuitive, emotionally rich, and deeply satisfying. It encourages you to recognize subtle signals and other aspects of your cat's behavior, from tail movements to ear positions, creating a more complete understanding of their moods and needs. The slow blink becomes a ritual, a shared moment of intimacy that builds trust day by day, strengthening the bond between human and feline in ways that words could never capture. This tiny gesture carries layers of meaning, teaching you about patience, empathy, and the silent ways love can be expressed. It is one of the simplest yet most profound ways a cat can communicate their affection, creating a quiet, enduring connection that feels almost magical. Learning to read it properly allows you to see your cat as more than a pet. You start to see them as a thoughtful, emotionally aware being, capable of deep trust and subtle communication. And once you experience this, every blink, every glance, every calm stare becomes a treasure, a secret message from your cat that invites you into a world of understanding you never knew existed. As you become more attuned to the slow blink, you start noticing it in moments you might have overlooked before. When your cat curls up near you on the couch, or even when they sit quietly on a windowsill, watching the world outside while sneaking a glance your way. That gentle, deliberate blink is not random. It is a signal of contentment, a quiet expression of affection, and a subtle way of saying, "I feel safe here with you." It is remarkable how much meaning can be conveyed without a single sound, a testament to the sophistication of feline communication. Some cats even use it strategically, offering a slow blink when they want attention, when they feel relaxed, or when they are reassuring you that everything is fine. This gesture can be seen as a bridge between species, a silent handshake between you and your cat, built entirely on trust, understanding, and patience. The more you respond to it, the more your cat seems to recognize you as a safe and reliable companion. This is not just a one-way interaction, it becomes a delicate dance of connection. When you mirror the slow blink, you are participating in their language, acknowledging their trust, and deepening the bond in ways that are almost impossible to achieve through other forms of interaction. It is fascinating to realize that what looks like a simple eye movement is actually part of a complex emotional vocabulary that cats use to navigate their world. Every slow blink is a small but powerful statement, a reinforcement of the relationship, and a reminder that communication goes beyond words. Some experts suggest that this behavior evolved as a form of peaceful signaling, letting other cats, and by extension humans, know that there is no threat, that aggression is not intended, and that harmony is desired. In a home environment, this translates into a beautiful form of nonverbal dialogue, where love, trust, and calm are communicated effortlessly. It also teaches us patience and mindfulness, encouraging us to slow down and appreciate the subtle ways our pets express themselves. Over time, these tiny exchanges accumulate into a profound sense of companionship, making your cat not just a pet, but a confidant and a friend. Every blink becomes a reminder of the trust they place in you and the unique connection you share, a connection that cannot be rushed or forced, but grows naturally through understanding and respect. Recognizing and responding to slow blinks transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary ones, where silence speaks volumes and affection is shown without a single word. It is a lesson in empathy, in reading the unspoken, and in valuing the quiet gestures that make relationships, both human and animal, so rich and meaningful. The next time your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, take a moment to pause, to return the gesture, and to acknowledge the trust they are offering. In that blink, you are witnessing a language older than many of the words we use daily, a language built on trust, affection, and the subtle magic of feline connection. Understanding it allows you to see your cat not just as a pet, but as a thoughtful, emotionally aware companion, capable of expressing love in ways that are both profound and heartwarming. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.